Hey guys, welcome back to Tactical Ashigarami TV. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Today we're coming at you again with some gameplay from Osaka at CQB Limited with my main man Paul. And we're focusing on CQB Tactics and the dangers of working room to room in the dark. Man, I feel like there's so many times that we've kind of gone over something like this now, right? Where we talk about CQB situations where we're working in low light situations, and some of the things that you can kind of do to make the situation a little bit easier for you. In this particular situation, well, for me at least, definitely, it was very difficult to work in such a tight space, yet alone in areas where you had such low light. I did feel like a tactical light, definitely, my tactical light for sure did help me a lot, my Surefire, when I could use it. The thing is, the difficult thing about using a tactical light in such a really small space is that, yes, you can mark your targets and provide illumination if you do need it, but you got to remember one thing. If you shine that light, if you can see where that light is going, then whoever's on the other side who you're shooting at, they can also see where the light is coming from, and they can pretty much just pinpoint where you are in that sense. Now, I remember a lot of the times before I even did tactical training, I was using tactical light spontaneously, not really so much with a purpose. And then when we did tactical training around the first year I came to Aichi, it was dawned upon me that using that light has a specific purpose, whether it's to mark your targets or to pretty much to use it momentarily when you're peeking off and you're angling. In this particular situation, there's a lot of different ways you can approach it, I feel. I can definitely say that the pieing in this case wasn't exactly as on point as it should be, and a lot of the times I am guilty of not offhanding as much as I should, and that has costed me a lot. I got killed so much because of my inability to remember to do it, basically. But using a handgun can definitely help you to pie a little bit quicker. At first, as I mentioned before, me and Paul, we were trying to run our shotguns. I had my spas. I believe he had like an M3 or a Benelli or something, a really cool gas shotgun. And we had that difficulty, man. Pieing, I mean, shotguns are very effective defensively, don't get me wrong, for a CQB. And you will see a lot of gameplay where I'm using a shotgun effectively in those kind of situations. But when you're working room to room, it's very difficult because once you create an angle of exposure, right, you're pretty much being exposed from another angle. That's a tricky thing about it. You got to remember, you can see where you're shooting, you can't see where you're exposed. And once you fire a shot, basically whoever you're firing a shot at, they can pinpoint your location. Whoever hears that shot, if someone is around them and they can hear that shot, now they know your location as well. So you have to kind of keep that in mind. It's not always about what you're able to see, but it's pretty much how much of your body is exposed in that moment and what you're going to be able to do in that situation. So now here, as we're working room to room, we're playing really tight, and we're trying to clear, as smoothly and as slowly as possible, because we have to play our lives once again. We're doing a no respawns, which is very, very difficult as is, and playing in a tight space, it makes it super difficult. No lights in the dark. Everyone is playing really slow. Everyone is playing their life and using cover and being tactical and not being aggressive. So therein comes a situation when you have to play defensive and when you have to push. there were some points in a lot of the games that we did where, you know, things didn't really go our way. Well, in my case, I felt they didn't go my way, and we ended up in some compromising situations, or at least I did, where, you know, once a couple of guys are gone, the numbers game really does come into effect, and you don't really have that much leeway. I mean, you're always capable in an airsoft gunfight, but probability usually dawns on, you know, whoever has more people. So if you do fire, if you do engage and you do shoot someone, then more than likely you're going to be able to get shot by somebody else. It's kind of like the same principle with throwing a punch or throwing a kick. You know, I compare it to that, or, you know, being in a grappling exchange. Once you commit to something, that puts you in a position where you're exposed to get countered. So it's the same thing. If I throw a punch, then I can get counter punched. If I throw a kick, I can get counter kicked. If I'm in a grappling situation, I don't know if you guys know jiu-jitsu, and you go for a guard pass sequence, then you can get swept. Same thing in a firefight. If I shoot and I miss, then, you know, more than likely I can get countered as well in this scenario. So yeah, we did play really tight. Paula's running the 1911, Tokyo Marine 1911. I'm running the BS Staccato, and we're having a grand old time. So that's pretty much it, guys. Play tight and play smooth when you're playing in the dark in CQB. I hope you guys haven't been enjoying these videos so far. We got more of them coming to you, and be on the lookout. So much good stuff coming, guys. You know the drill. This is Takashi Garami TV. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good jazz. And be on the lookout for more tactical gameplay coming up within the next few weeks, you guys. Don't forget to comment. Let me know what you guys like. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. All the new viewers, love you. Take care.